Okay, so now that we saw the algorithms, there are three main algorithms. We will see some sequences, okay? So the first sequence that we will see, let's call it sequence number 1. What it will do is that it will exchange these two pieces and these two centers together. Okay, it goes like this. I will remove this piece from its place and I will put this in its place. Okay, here it is. Now I will move this piece from here to there using the second algorithm. I got it here. Now I will put this piece instead of this down. Here it is. I got it here. Now I will move back this piece to there by exchanging these two with the second algorithm. Now I will put back this piece where it belongs down there. Here it is. Now I need to exchange these two. This because this belongs here, this belongs there, using the second algorithm. And I got it here. And let's look what we have here. I have exchanged these two, and I have exchanged these two centers, and also the corner that was down went up, and the corner that was up went down. So mainly, let's say this algorithm would exchange these two centers and these two pieces. Not algorithm, it's kind of sequence, let's say. Okay, so this is sequence number 1. I will repeat it to get the cube back to its normal position or to its solution position. So I move this up from here to there. Now I move this from here to there. Second algorithm. Now I put this piece instead of this down. Okay, and now I move back this piece towards there using the second algorithm. Now I put back this piece down where it belongs. And now I exchange this and this with the second algorithm. And my cube is solved. Okay, now let's do a second sequence. The second sequence, it will only exchange these two pieces without exchanging these centers. That could also be a situation at the end of the solution of the cube where we only need to exchange these two and not these two. So that would be very necessary. To do it, we will move up this piece from its position. And there. I will exchange it from here. I will put it here. I will exchange these two with the second algorithm. It's a long sequence, you will see. Now I put this back down here using these three single pieces. So I will move like this. I got it here back. And now when I'm here, I will do a 2 times turn, 2R. I will put these three pieces back on the top. I will kick this from its position again. I will put it down here, move these up. and I will put it down again in its position. And here it is, and at the end I will exchange these two pieces with the second algorithm. Okay, and now I need to recycle the centers using the third algorithm once again, and I recycle the centers, and what we have done is that only we have exchanged these two pieces, letting all the other pieces in their places. Okay, that could be a very interesting situation at the end of the solution of a cube. Okay, I will do it again. So the it's a long sequence, so I move this from its place. I got it here. Now I move it from here to there with the second algorithm. Here it is. Now I put it down here using these three single pieces. And now here I will do a 2R. I will get back these three pieces on the top. I will remove back this piece. I will put it down here. Put these back on the top. Insert this piece down where it belongs. And at the end, do the exchange of these two with the second algorithm. Okay, and now recycle the centers once again. And I got these two exchanged again, and my centers are correctly in their place. Okay, now we will see a third sequence. What it will do is that it will only flip this corner, okay, leaving all the other pieces in their places. So the yellow that is here will be on another face, and also it will not change the position of the corners. The corners will remain in their places. They will only be flipped. That could also be very interesting. At the end of the solution, I could have all the cube solved, but I need to flip only the corners. So it's a long sequence also. Let's call it the third sequence. So it goes like this. I will remove this piece from its place, put it here. Now I will put it from here to there by exchanging these two with the second algorithm. Now, when I'm here, I will do the first algorithm. That's it. And now I will put this orange and blue instead of this green and red down there. And now I will repeat the first algorithm. And now I will put back this piece from here to there by the second algorithm. And now I put this piece down by simply kicking this from its place. And I put this correctly here. And now I see that I need to put this piece there, this piece down, and this piece here by the first algorithm. And here it is. I got all my cube untouched. I only flipped this and this, which is great. Okay, if I repeat it again, this sequence, I will move this yellow from here to there, and this yellow from here to there. I need to repeat it a third time to get the yellow from here to there and from here to there. So flipping these, as you know, when we flip a corner, we flip it, it can be flipped 3 times. So repeating this algorithm will not solve directly. It will the corners. It will flip the yellow from here to there, and then another time we'll flip the yellow from here to the correct position and from here to the correct position. This is how it goes. Okay. So now that we are here, we will see a last sequence. Let's call it the fourth sequence. This sequence will flip the corners in the same direction as the third sequence, but it will also exchange these two pieces here. Frankly, I would not use a lot such sequence, but since we are working with this puzzle, let's say that it is a sequence that exists, and let's explore it. You could use it. So what I will do is that I will exchange these two, and I will flip the corner here. Okay, so it goes like this. As generally we do, we kick this piece from its position down there and we put it here up. Now I will put it again in its place. So I will kick this up with these three pieces here, and then I will turn on this like this, like this, like this, and I inserted back this here. Okay. Now I will exchange these two with the second algorithm. And I will cycle the centers again, and here it is. So remember, the yellow was on the top and this yellow was down. This corner has been flipped and the yellow is here. So the next time it will be flipped, this yellow will go correctly here and this will go correctly here. But also what this sequence did is that it exchanged these two. So if I repeat it again, I will exchange again these two. I will get them back to their correct position, and I will flip correctly this corner and this corner, and the cube will be solved. So let's do it again. Okay, I got this here. Now I will kick this off with these three pieces. I got this back down here. Now I will exchange these two with the second algorithm, and I recycle the centers once again, and my cube is solved. So this is the fourth sequence. So to resume, we have the first sequence. It will exchange these two and these two with the corners up and down. Second sequence, it will only exchange these two. Third sequence, it will only flip the corners, and the fourth sequence, it will flip the corners and it will exchange these two. Okay, so now I will scramble the cube and we will try to solve it.